Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're checking out Godfall on the Xbox Series S. So, I can already tell you that it is... I think it might be running at... I think this might... No, that's 30. Looks like it might be 30. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and skip all this. Let's see. Settings. Video. Oh, right. You do have a favor resolution and you have a favor performance. So that one was 60. This one here is resolution. Let's go ahead and turn motion blur right off. Bloom, lens flare. Oh, yep. You still get the field of... Alright, so you get the field of view. You get lens flare on. You get bloom. We'll keep bloom at about 5. So we're going to check out the resolution mode first. And, alright, so, yep, you're 30 frames a second. Interesting. Okay. Honestly... Alright, so 30 frames a second. This actually looks pretty freaking, let's see, pretty decent quality, like resolution wise. So let's see what that, let's go back to favor performance. Alright. Okay, so it doesn't, this looks more 1080p-ish. The other one did look a lot sharper. This looks more 1080p, but wow. That feels pretty good. I mean, you are definitely getting some... you're definitely getting some frame rate drops every once in a while with a little bit of screen tearing up there at the top. But I'll tell you what, playing this on the Xbox controller, so much better. Feels so much better. Come on over here, little buddy. We're gonna try to hit him with that. Alright, so let's look at the draw distance. So you can tell that things back there are definitely a little bit freaking toned down. Trees definitely look different than they do on the PlayStation 5 version. I am gonna do a side by side. That's kind of why I'm not showing my face on this, because I want to do like a side by side when it comes to having, you know, already having some because I want to do side by side of PlayStation 5 along with the Xbox Series X. Honestly, you know, if you've got a 1440p monitor, I don't feel bad about this, to be completely honest with you. Visual wise, if you're playing on a 1440p monitor, like, you're still at least getting, I mean, the nice screen space reflections. I mean, this looks like the same game. Like, it doesn't feel too stripped back. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, the world and everything in it, like the cohesive, you know, like the metal, the shimmer and the shine and everything. It looks like it's there. Probably a little bit lower texture settings, but not like way freaking far that like you're like, oh my gosh, that, yeah, see, like these textures on here actually look pretty decent. I don't necessarily feel too bad about this. to be completely honest with you. I feel like this is well in line with what the Xbox Series S is designed to do. I feel like this is not a bad experience. I mean, obviously it's this game, so. Oh wait, if I go down, yeah, if I go down, there was something down here. Let's run on down here and fight these guys right here. Boom, boom. This honestly does feel a little bit more fluid than I thought. I feel like they said they were doing something with the combat and stuff to make it feel a little better. You can definitely tell that there are frame drops in here. Like it's not running at a locked 60 frames a second. You can feel the frame drops, but it doesn't feel like it feels good. I mean, not even the PlayStation 5 had a locked frame rate, so yeah, I don't know, man. This just feels, the combat feels a little more fluid than it did before. Like the movement speed feels a little bit faster. Let's see. Jump over the gap. Yeah, that's cool. Like you can. Okay, so that's just a. Yeah, it feels like it feels like the game is pretty intact on here, and the fact that you're still getting a performance mode in here and not just like a 30 frames per second and higher resolution. Okay, so let's go back and let's check that favor resolution one more time. Let's go ahead and look at this for a minute. Okay, yeah. See, wow. Okay, so I believe this is running at 1440p because this looks pretty sharp. It looks like you're getting, like, the textures look about the same. Yeah, they look about the same. This definitely looks closer to 1440p. This on a 1440p monitor, this looks pretty good. Like, actually, the 30 frames a second doesn't feel that jarring. That's funny, man. The 30 frames a second felt better on this than it did on the PlayStation 5. That's insane. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes on this 1440p monitor, it actually feels pretty good. Like, oh my gosh, man, look at this. Like, it feels like the visuals are pretty intact. I mean, like, you can tell like the trees are different. You could tell the trees aren't as fleshed out as they are on the other modes. There's definitely less atmospherics going on. You see the leaves back here blown across the screen. You can tell there's definitely less less of a, oh my gosh, what's the word for it? You can tell it's a little bit less in the atmospheric. Like the atmosphere looks a little bit freaking yeah, you can tell that the atmosphere just looks a little bit less. Like, it doesn't feel as overwhelming. Like on the PlayStation, it has like this really freaking film grainy look, and you're not getting that on this Xbox version. Like, you're not getting that. This looks like it's just using, like, this looks, I don't know, in my opinion, I kind of like this. I kind of like this look a little better without all the filmy, the film grain look. Like, this is actually a pretty strong. Wow, man! Like, I'm gonna go ahead and say that Gearbox did a good job, at least in the visuals on this. Like, it's pretty impressive that it still looks. Because let's be honest, this game has always looked good. Like, it's always had that like really nice. Crisp look. It's always just felt like kind of generic, and this actually, the combat is starting to feel, I don't know. I mean, I think I got some footage recorded on the PlayStation 5 version. I mean, movements are still the same. They just feel a little bit more snappy, a little bit more weighty, a little bit faster actually. Not as Like the dodge feels better. Yeah, see? Okay, yeah. I am... Okay, continue, continue. Oh, I didn't need to waste that just yet. Oh, no. Huh. Yeah, so, I mean, you still get... Because there's no ray tracing on the PlayStation 5 either. Like, there's none. It's screen space reflection all the way through it, but this game was known for, like, some pretty high quality screen space reflection type stuff going on. A lot of shiny surfaces, a lot of bounce light stuff going on here, like this. Let's see. I don't know what it is about the Series S, but playing at playing at 30 frames a second on the Series S on this monitor is not as it's not as bad as playing like on a 4K TV with 30 frames a second. It just doesn't feel... Maybe it's because... Okay, let's go back to settings again. We're going to go back over to video performance. Yeah, you definitely... I want to go back into that room and look around real quick, because that was looking really good in there. Actually, it does look way sharper, way crisper, but to tell you the truth, just like with the PlayStation 5 version, it still looks good. Like, you still get the nice quality screen space reflection that you can see in the floor. Obviously, it's screen space reflection because you move the camera, it disappears instantly. This just, it feels pretty freaking fluid. Like, I'm pretty impressed with how they've got this. All right, I got my shield now. Yeah, this actually feels... Yeah, this feels pretty good. Rumble actually feels pretty good on this too. I think where I got it up to was in here. We'll come in here. I'll beat these guys up. Ooh, dang, dude. You got freaking countered on that. Yeah, this feels fine, man. I'm not disappointed with this. I am not disappointed with this. This actually makes me excited to see exactly if they're actually using the power of the Series X, or if it's going to be held back by the PlayStation 5 version in parity. But this here clearly is not being held back in parity. Like, look, you can see my shadow as I run across there. So, is that ray traced? No, I don't know. There's no way. There's no way. But you can see my character in the side of that. Let's get up here. I think there's going to be a boss fight up here in a second. Continue. Bing, bong, boom, boom. This guy here is more important to beat up. They're coming fast and strong now. Oh, man, did you see that guy up there shoot at me and I freaking got him? I got him. All right, cool. It does kind of feel like it does kind of heat up in the in the heat of the moment, like it might be dropping a little bit of frames, but wow, this actually here is not a bad upgrade. dang, the combat stuff almost feels a little bit better. It almost feels a little bit God of War, a little bit freaking. Yeah, I mean, it's like they tried to do like the whole God of War thing with the shield and stuff, and but other than that, like, okay, here's our boss guy. Whoa, buddy. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not, yeah, I don't really feel negative about this. Yeah, who cares about these little guys? They are nothing. This is the boss fight. This is about where I was at on the PlayStation 5. What I got recorded, anyways. So that'll be pretty good. I'll just run both of these side by side. I'll just shorten them, do whatever I got to do to make them exactly freaking add up or whatever. And then, just because they're not going to be exact like for like things, but this is actually pretty freaking good. Woo, buddy. Whoa, yeah, you want to fight. These guys want to fight. Ooh, you want to fight me? Oh, dang. Oh, sure. Watch out, man. Don't you run on that fire, buddy. You learned your lesson. Wow, that wasn't freaking nice. Ooh, buddy. This guy mad. He's mad at me. Ooh, man. Ooh, gosh. Okay. There we go. I fought this guy a couple of times, so I know his attack patterns already. But I do like I do like that. The combat does feel a little bit better. Like maybe a little bit. I'll have to watch my footage of my other one because this just feels a little bit more snappy. If I'm not mistaken, so you still get the good particle effects. This does not look that stripped down, to be completely honest with you. I don't remember that ever having a loading screen right there, but I think the PlayStation 5 was a little bit more. I don't know if I remember. Like, this still looks, yeah, this still looks pretty good. In here, definitely. Let me, yeah. Boom. That is just so cool that it's actually got a performance mode. Like, gosh, this room here. Yeah. Yeah, this, I mean, it still holds, it holds up pretty well. Like, this is actually kind of impressive, to be completely honest with you. I did not expect this game to hold up this well, to be completely honest with you. I thought for sure this thing was going to be really toned down and Dang, man, that little feller's kind of strong. Ooh, I'm a level 2. I'm a level 2. Yay. Ooh, a piece of candy box. Ooh, I got a piece of candy box. Where do I fight you people? This does feel a lot better than when it first came out. Like when I first bought this game, it was like, ooh man, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I am really surprised at just how well this thing holds up. I mean, it still feels a little bit generic for sure, but I mean, like, buying this one here now for $30, yeah. I wish it felt this good on the PlayStation 5 when it first launched. I wish it was, I don't know, man. I probably will go through this game and beat it now. Playing it on the Series S. This here was the big thing, dude. If it wasn't good on the Series S, there's no way I was going to recommend even considering this game. But the fact that this is actually pretty freaking solid, I'm happy with that. I am definitely happy with that. So I will be doing the this exact same run on the Series X. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is definitely probably worth your attention. I will do a full review of this game. I got to check out the PlayStation 5 version again as well. See if there's been any enhancements or upgrades or anything on that one as well. And then I will get you a comparison video between the PlayStation 5 and the Series S. So if you like this content, like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. It makes these videos possible. And I will see you in the next one.